Recently, the Biden-Harris administration announced a student loan forgiveness plan. This plan consists of 3 parts. Part 1, final extension of the student loan repayment pause. Part 2, providing targeted debt relief to low and middle income families. Part 3, make the student loan system more manageable for current and future borrowers. In today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the part 2 of the student loan forgiveness plan. All the information I'm going to talk about today, you can actually find on the US Department of Education website, which will be linked down below. So what is the Student Loan Forgiveness Relief Plan? The US Department of Education will provide up to $20,000 in student loan relief if you were a Pell Grant recipient when you were in college. If you were not a Pell Grant recipient, you can get relief up to $10,000. How do I know if I'm eligible for debt relief? The Department of Education states that your annual income must have fallen below $125,000 for individuals or $250,000 for married couples or head of households. This means that they're probably going to look at the last tax return season to determine this information. What type of loans qualify for cancellation? The Department of Ed says that all US Department of Education held loans are eligible for forgiveness. This includes undergraduate loans, graduate loans, spousal loans, Parent Plus, and Grad Plus loans. I do want to emphasize what the Department of Ed says. They say that these loans have to be strictly US Department of Education held loans, which means that if you borrowed any private loans from outside the US Department of Education, then you do not qualify for relief. You can also check with your loan provider to see if you qualify for relief. What does the up to $20,000 or up to $10,000 in relief mean? The Department of Ed says that your relief is capped at the amount of your outstanding debt. So for example, if you are eligible for $20,000 in debt relief but have a balance of $15,000, then the Department of Education will only cover the $15,000, which means that you will not receive the difference of $5,000. So if your debt is under $20,000 and you qualify for $20,000, then whatever the outstanding balance is will be covered. Let's say your debt is over $20,000. Let's say it's $40,000 like my debt, then I will get the full amount of $20,000 if I qualify. What do I need to do in order to receive forgiveness? At the moment, the US Department of Education has not provided the application. Once the application is live, so it's going to be live in October sometime, you should apply. They do state on their website that nearly 8 million borrowers may be eligible to receive relief automatically because relevant income data is already available to the US Department of Education. So they probably have your tax returns, or maybe you already make some payments, or they have, like, let's say, an income driven payment plan on file. So they already have that information for you, so you have to do nothing. But I suggest that you check in with your loan providers and the US Department of Education to make sure that they do have your data, and if not, then you want to apply as soon as the application becomes live. If you would like to be notified when the application is opened, please go to the US Department of Education website, which will be linked down below, and sign up for their listserv. Once you complete the application, you should expect relief within 4 to 6 weeks. The Department of Education advises that borrowers apply before November 15th. That way your loan relief is before the December 31st deadline, when they're going to start again to charge people because of their policy change. However, if you miss that November 15th date, that does not mean that you do not qualify for relief. You can still apply after that, but do it as soon as possible. Alright guys, so I hope you learned a little bit more about this debt relief and how it pertains to graduate students. That means if you are a grad student that took out loans for graduate school, you can qualify for relief. So I want to make sure that you are applying for this relief if the Department of Ed does not already have your information. Go to the link down below and check out the exact information that I provided in this video and more details on there, because there's also part 1 and part 3 that I didn't cover in this video that do have some valuable information. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.